Okay, so at this point, we should have our center seam finished, but we do not have our side seams yet. So before we sew the side seams of our jumpsuit, we have to attach the pockets because they're inseam pockets. So right now we're at step 3 in our instructions. We're also following the instructions here technically, but I'm gonna show you guys a different way to do the pocket because these instructions here are a bit confusing, and I just have an easier and faster way we're going to try. If you'd rather follow this guide, you can. We'll get very similar results. So the first thing we need to do is grab our pocket patterns, which you should have 4 pocket pieces. For me, my pockets are all going to look the same because my fabric looks the same on each side. But if yours does not, make sure you're paying attention to right sides and wrong sides. So the first thing we're going to do is take 2 pocket patterns, well, one at a time, but we're going to take them to line up on the front side of our jumpsuit. So right now I have the right side of the front of my jumpsuit facing up, and I have a notch here and a notch here that signify my pocket placement on the side seam. So I'm going to go ahead and right sides together. Again, for me that doesn't matter, but if it does for you, make sure you're doing right sides together. I want to line up my pocket bag with the edge of the fabric. You'll notice it's a little bit larger than where the notches are because of our seam allowance. So just try to center your pocket over the 2 notches, and we're gonna pin that in place and sew it. We're gonna do the same thing on the other side. So you want to take another pocket bag and with right sides together on the left, match up the pocket bag with the notches and pin in place. So I'm going to pin this in place, and give me 1 sec. Okay, so my 2 pocket bags are pinned in place with the notches, and they are right sides together with my jumpsuit. So I'm going to change, like I said, I'm not going to follow these instructions. I'm going to use a different method. And I want you guys to sew smaller than the 3/8 seam allowance. So try to go closer to 1/4 inch or even smaller if you can. We're just going to sew from the top notch to the bottom notch. So I actually put my pins right where my notches are, so that I sew in between them because you'll see later, but it makes sense to have the ends open. So you're gonna sew roughly 1/4 inch, if not a little tinier, attaching the pocket bags to the front of the jumpsuit from notch to notch on each side. So I'm gonna do that, and then I'll show you guys what it looks like. Okay, so I have the pockets attached on the front, the right and left fronts of my jumpsuit. You'll notice this is the right side, and when I open this up, I have the right side as well. The next thing you want to do is take your 2 other pocket bags and do the exact same thing where is it? Sorry, to the back side of your jumpsuit. So sorry about the camera. Look away if you get motion sickness. All right, so you're gonna do the exact same thing on the back side. I just already did it to save time. So go ahead and also add your pockets on the back where the notches are. Okay, so here comes the exciting part. Once your pockets are attached to the front and back, you want to go ahead and iron open your seam allowance there. so that you have a nice clean seam. And then you're gonna match up your front and back jumpsuit together, and we're gonna attach the side seam so you'll actually have a semi-functioning garment minus the straps. So right now we're looking at the back of my jumpsuit. I'm definitely not gonna be able to show this well on camera, but basically you're just gonna wanna bring the front edge, the top front of your jumpsuit up to meet the back. We have right sides together, and we're going to line up our fronts and our backs. So you want to take a good amount of time making sure that the side seams are perfectly lined up and pinned. We're going to pin our two pocket bags together and then pin all the way down both legs. So you should have notches you can line up with, but make sure you are pinning with the pocket bags out. So you're pinning down the side around the pocket bag and then down the side more. So I'm gonna go ahead and pin my side seams and my pockets, and then I'll show you it before I sew them. Okay, so my side seams are pinned. So once again, we're going to sew at 3/8. Make sure you backstitch at the beginning and end, starting at the top. So this is the underarm, going down around the pocket, over and down the rest of the side seam. So you are going to need to, when transitioning from the body to the pocket, leave your needle down, raise your presser foot, and pivot the fabric to get that corner, and then again here. So make sure you, with the needle down, do raise your presser foot and pivot to get clean curves, and I'll show you what the seam's gonna look like once I've sewn it. And then sew down the rest of the jumpsuit and do the same thing on the other side. And then we will be in business. Everything will be in one piece. So again, that's at the 3/8, 2.5 stitch. And don't forget to backstitch, and make sure that you don't sew here, because that's where you put your hand into the pocket bag. So if you sew straight down, there will be no pocket. This will just be a flap. So down and around and down, not straight through. Okay? Okay guys, so here is my sewn jumpsuit. So I have my side seams in, and you can see the pivot I was talking about, going around the pocket bag and then pivoting back over. When you turn this out, if your pocket looks a little funky, you can snip in these corners more. Those were the notches I was talking about before, just to help make that look clean. So once you have everything sewn all the way to the bottom of the pant, you're gonna want to press open those seams with the iron, and then you're ready to flip your garment right side out and see how it looks. All right, so I will do that now. Okay, so I have my full garment now, with my nice clean inseam pockets. Mine does not look very great because I have to be honest, I still have to iron it. I just wanted to see how it came out, but this is what it'll look like. So by this point, you'll have your pockets, the left and right assembled, and your side seams, inseam, everything together. So in the next video, we will move on to adding your bust darts and constructing the body. All right, so, or I meant bodice, sorry. All right, so good luck guys, and thanks for watching.